Sip witches. Alright, I know this is Solstice, man. It's got me this time. It's crazy. I had those energies that came through before, and I just feel like I have pinged a hater. Right? Is anybody mad at somebody manifesting a positive love lifeline? That's a new level of bitter bitch there, isn't it? So let's see what's going on. I also get the sense that somebody's pregnant. That's been coming through this morning. Didn't want to say anything on it. You know, it's just that energy. I don't know who it is. I get that it's like, the message that I got was, it was this whole thing that kept coming through about the Oak King and the Holly King, right? So you got the Oak King and the Holly King, and they're always in competition. The Oak King defeats the Holly King in summer, and then the Holly King defeats the Oak King in winter, right? Rebirth of the sun, rebirth of hope, the energy of the sun growing, that's all representative of women who got pregnant during the summer months are now showing for the winter, right? And then you got in bulk is when mother's milk come in, spring is when the births happen, right? So I get the energy that somebody's struggling to hide a pregnancy at this point. Ain't me. I figured out what caused that problem, and I got that shit fixed. So don't look at me for that one. Leo 12, definitely. Jupiter expansion. Let's see. I don't get the vibe that the baby's a bad thing. If that means anything to anybody, like whoever it is, like whatever the situation, I don't know. Baby's always a bad thing, right? I don't know, that's just my view from personal experience in life. They happen when they're gonna happen, right? My first time I got pregnant on birth control. You know, shit happens. A little bit of warning there when it comes to even if you were on birth control, you can get pregnant, especially if you take antibiotics. Gotta be careful out there, y'all. There's definitely something going on. Something coming out into the sun, right? That sun energy is growing, that hope, that renewal. Could be the birth of an endeavor, too, for some people. We got a masculine here, right? Flight getting ready to take off. Something guided by the stars, right? And it highlights how everybody's connected, right? There's something about how everyone is connected. And acknowledging how all the rings are linked together. I get kind of the sense if it takes a village to raise a baby too with that energy, especially with all the pregnancy energy. Swear I will not be a teenager that I know. It's just popped up a couple of times that like I get maiden energy. Like this is somebody's first pregnancy. This is going from a maiden to a mother in this case. I get not everybody's going to be happy about this. I don't care how slick you are at hiding it. I had one friend who made it, she got busted. She made it all the way to 26 weeks, and then she ended up giving birth to twins in her house because she didn't tell anybody she was pregnant. I would like to tell you that was not a cakewalk. That was terrible on the part of her father, who was the only one home at the time. She thought she was having a miscarriage because she wasn't sure how long she was because she hadn't gone to a doctor. She gave birth to one in the toilet, and then while on the phone, Dad was on the phone with EMS, fished the baby out the toilet, put her on the bed, and next thing you know, there's more screaming, and then he's like, wait for afterbirth, and she goes, does the afterbirth have legs? And I know it's not them, because they all already have babies, unless the other one, I don't know if the second twin has a baby yet. Maybe it's his girlfriend. I hope you're not watching this, Tina. Alright. There's definitely a death of something happening here. There's also the Joker card. There's some sort of game. I don't know why I get the energy right now of why. It's weird because I was talking about all this feminine stuff, but I just got why Johnny Ringo. He started a game you never got to finish. Very weird energy. Play for blood, remember? It's these two. It's Air King, the Heart King. Look at them. I feel like the King of Hearts is the one that's putting off the Doc Holliday energy there, right? The other one coming back when we started. It looks like somebody just walked over your grave. Right, they're finally coming from a Nine of Cups energy. That's what the King of Cups is figuring out what his Nine of Cups is. Now he's coming after the King of Swords. Oak King, Holly King. I'll tell you, two kings. There's a lot of interference here. Somebody's been left out in the cold for defending their honor. Valor for defending their... Look up valor. Does valor mean defending somebody else? I know I'm such a nerd. Give me 1 second. I can't stand not knowing the full definitions. Unfortunately, I suffer from terrible, terrible self-esteem. It makes me second guess everything. Great courage in the face of danger, especially in battle. Yeah, it's taking some great courage to defend this, right? There's the Ten of Pentacles followed by futility, right? There's a big fight. He's got a big fight over money, being worried about being left out in the cold, thinking that it's futile. That's the lie, though. That's the lie. I mean, it says futility, but I mean, it's the lie. 7 of Swords is the lie. 77, another big number for today, right? But something here you're defending here, and it's the Ten of Pentacles that you're defending, and I like how it even is representative of the Lover's card in this deck, right? It's like what something that's easily built, right? Be like these people come together, they know how to manifest the Ten of Pentacles. It goes with the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Swords, right? But there's the 7 of Swords lie here that's holding people together. That's the interference. That's the interference. Someone is a puppet on strings, right? Being controlled. Alright. Get the Page of Staves, Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords, 6 of Staves, 7 of Coins, right? I'm just getting a real vibe of whatever this is. There's a Page of Staves. It's a very young energy here, and there's a Queen of Swords, which is an older energy overseeing this. There's definitely a victory here, right? Ace of Swords, 6 of Staves, but then the 7 of Coins there. I get there's going to be a major victory, but it's not going to be like that's not the work's still going. Right? The 7 of Pentacles is kind of like the work gets a little bit harder before it gets easier. Right? There's this overcoming of a stage, right? I usually relate it to like when you're growing a garden, you hit the point where you got to prune back your plants, or there's bugs or something like that. Like it's like the hardest part of the season is when all these bugs and like you want all these butterflies around, but you got to get through the caterpillars first before you can get to the butterflies, and caterpillars that eat your entire garden, right? Wow, that's a metaphor for you. Bunch of caterpillars. Someone's got a closed off heart, a king of staves. He likes to be big and bad. He recognizes there's a soul connection here, but he feels like it knocks him off center. It feels like it's about to push him off a cliff, and he's not sure about that. He's very confused, right? We got the sun here, 4 of Cups, King of Coins. This person enjoys a level of chill that they have within the kingdom they have created, right? And they have this specific idea of what they wanted, and it's like now they're realizing what they wanted was something better, but then that calls for a better version of themselves, right? So they're like actually tossing that around. They're like, well, do I want to be a better version of myself, or do I want somebody to accept me at the level that I'm at, right? Ooh, isn't that a dangerous concept? Do you want somebody that's going to accept you at the level that you're at, or do you want someone who's going to expect better from you? We shouldn't put expectations on anybody, but we do. That's what the 4 of Cups is about here. There's a Queen of Coins here, 3 of Staves. Yeah, enter the Queen of Coins. She's like, what? No. See, like, the Queen of Coins is like, we do understand and we appreciate how low maintenance the Queen of Pentacles can actually be, but at the same time, there's a difference between low maintenance, and high maintenance here, right? That's the kind of future she's building towards. Justice. There's balance coming here. Who's their justice and balance coming to? Seven of Staves, the person that they're having the battle with, right? Page of Coins, someone who's been very immature with money, right? But the tables are about to turn. This person has been very immature with money and very immature with love, right? You got both pages here. There could also be children involved here as well. Either way, there's been immaturity around money and immaturity around love, right? That's probably what they've wasted most of their money on, is love, and there's about to be a turn here, right? But there is a sword of truth that someone needs to deliver, right? This isn't laying on a bed with the sword under you and you have to accept it to awaken. This is what this person's got, the sword on his altar, and they've got some truths that they need to come out with. They want to bring balance to the situation, start moving forward. You got the secrets here. They're being pulled. The universe pulls people, man. There's no way to avoid that. That's what causes the obsession. There would be no tarot reading channels if nobody wasn't pulled to try to find answers that they can't understand, right? It doesn't make sense. Why? Because the truth is stranger than fiction. Fiction has to make sense. Two of Cups, this is a soul connection, right? The precipice of the Emperor here. This is a soul connection that can build an empire, right? Really build up some skills for people. Bring in unions, right? Bring in the joy from the past without the baggage of it. Without the baggage of it. All you need? Queen of Cups. Alright. Oh my goodness. That is a lot. What do you even title that, right? What do you title that? I don't want to even go off subject anymore. 14 minutes and 30 seconds. Yeah, that sounds about right. Shout out to the 143. Alright. Blessed be all those who are walking these weird and winding paths with me. I love y'all. I appreciate all the new subscribers and likes and y'all. And yeah, I'm gonna be back just as soon as I can. I promise. I don't know if I'm gonna do any more today. I'm real curious about that one timeline. I really want to dive into that other timeline. It's like the masculines do tend to try to hijack my channel a lot. And I'm doing my best to try and steer the timelines away from that, but it's hard when the cards come out the way they do. Maybe I'll bust out my goddess deck next. Yeah, if I do another reading, I'll get the goddess cards. That way we'll get a divine feminine full reading. That actually sounds like a good idea. I'll be back in a little bit, y'all. Love you. Bye.